So, you might be asking yourself, how did we get where we is? Why is we sitting here listening to some orc tell us all this boring history stuff? The past is dead, right? Is gone. Bye-bye.
Why does we need this just to crumple?
Why does we need to know this stuff? Because the boss says you got to learn it. So listen up, you zogging gates.
Nah, how did all this happen?
Well, alright. I guess you does deserve a bit of an explaining. Especially you, Grogzol, because you's a bit slow.
Oh.
So, cue up them twinkly flashback line things. Tweedle, 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 whatever.
Oh boy, a flashback.
Nah, I'll just tell you about it. A while back, we comes across this Umi void ship from the Administratum. It's just hanging there in space. So, we attacks and captures it, as is proper. What do you think we find inside? Treasure? Guns? Bullets? Humies? Nah, none of that. It was empty except for books. Piles and piles of books. Rooms of them. And scrolls. Which is like books, only they's all stretched out flat and rolled up like. And these old, flat, blinky think machine books. That's it. Nothing else. Not even any proper Umis on board. Just them weird, dead-like Umis they got wired in to fly the thing. Well, boss, I says to the boss, guess we got morked on this one. What you want to do with all this stuff? Sell it back to the Umis? Burn it? Crash it into the nearest sun? That'd be a laugh. Hey, boss just stood there thinking. Like, they wasn't even mad like. I just work in their jaw.
Nah,
They said after a bit.
I thinks we keeps it.
Do what?
Yeah, we's keeping all of it, taking it back to the fort.
I knew I was risking a right stomping, but I had to ask. Why? The boss got real quiet and scrunched up their eyes like it was trying to remember something. You know, like when Grogzol can't remember the words to a wall chat and instead of shouting orcs, 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 they just stands there moving their lips.
Squeaks.
Finally, they says, but somehow the words don't sound like the boss. They sound like it was coming from somewhere or someone else.
You know how the past is dead, right?
Yeah?
It's over and done with, yeah? The gods have put it away in a box or something.
Right.
But what if it isn't?
I'm not following. It is, and they did.
Yeah, but what if they didn't? What if it's put away? Like I said, not God.
Why would the gods do that? You don't think about the past, it just goes out and makes more of it. In the now.
Yeah, but orcs has fought a lot of wars. Won a lot of wars.
Sure have. Crumped them good.
Lost a lot of wars.
So what? We'll just crop them back better next time. Now the boss's brow was all furrowed like. Couldn't tell if they was thinking, remembering, or just had a headache. Happens sometimes when you does too much thinking.
What if we looks at the battles and stuff that come before us? We looks at what they done smart and what they did stupid. That way, we could do all the smart stuff and not do the stupid. We wins more battles. Stands to reason.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I bet these books and stuff got all kinds of info on what the homies have learned about all kinds of stuff, like them blue gits and the knife ears and them body bug thing.
Maybe.
You says we got morked on this raid. Maybe we did. Maybe Mork wants us to learn this thinking so that we can gawk 'em all the better in the future. Maybe once we learns all this stuff, we can show it to the other orcs. Smarten them right up too. I mean, yous keep your chopper sharp
Yeah.
and your shooter shooty, right?
Okay.
This is the same, isn't it? You got to keep your brains all sharp and shooty. Except for Grogs, all of course, on account of they had their brains replaced with a squig yonks back.
I'd always wondered what happened with that. I thought they just called them squig brain because, well, they was a thick git.
Hey.
Then the boss pokes me in the chest and gets down real close to me, so these fight jaws right in my face.
You is the morkiest orc in the mob. That's why you's my second. You can think longer than any other git here before your brain starts hurt.
That's true, I guess.
Course it is. It is because I says it is.
Can't argue with that.
Course you can't. True is true. Because I says it's true. Right?
Because they started to get that you's about to get a stomping look in their eyes. I said, right, boss.
Yeah. So, gather up some grots and get them books and things back to the fort. Then I want you to stomp all the words out of them. But with your brain, yeah? Put up all them words so that we can start passing them out to the other orcs.
Okay. Okay.
Humies call these words lore. So now use a lore orc. Your name's Gutbiter, right?
Right, boss.
Not anymore. From now on, you're Lore Orc Bookstompa. You hear?
Yeah. Bookstompa. Got it, boss.
To be a proper Lore Orc, you're gonna need some of them glass-looky things for your face. Yeah, that's right, Thinky. Proper Thinky. Have the Max make you some.
Soon as we get back, boss.
Yeah, I like that. Lore Orc. I don't think any other boss has one of them. Or any other clan for that matter. Yous is the first. I got's the only one. Not even Gazgul's got one of them. Maybe once we learn all the lore there is, we'll be closer to spreading the green all across the galaxy.
And with that, the bus stomped off, leaving me unstomped. So I rounds up a couple of grots, and we start piling up all them books and things in a big pile so we can take them off the ship. When we got home, me and the grots spent night after night, day after day, reading all them things. We took over an old fighting shed and kicked everyone out so we wouldn't be disturbed. The grots turned out to be pretty good at reading and picked up on the Ubi's Gothic pretty quickly. Funny that. I did too. Eventually. So there you have it. Boss says I gotta learn it, so you has to learn it. Right? Right. Okay, so let's start up.